So I got some decisions to make tonight. That is, which broadhead do I want to use? Let me show you what I got. First is the Muzzy 3-blade. Then I have this Q80 Exodus. Then we have this Tooth of the Arrow, which appears to have got a little surface rust on it. All of them are good. I've shot deer with both the Muzzy and the Exodus. They all fly good with my arrows, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll see what happens. So the setup here tonight is, I'm on this big pipeline. We brush hogged it this year. It's a gas line, maybe 20 yards wide. It runs 400 yards through the woods here. And honestly, it's not a great setup, but I didn't really have a better spot. I wanted to go tonight, or enough time to really scout, just with the job and everything. But generally, when you sit in here, you see deer. They might not come in range, but there's deer somewhere in this woods. So hopefully if a buck, I know there's a lot of does on the other side of this ridge, but the bucks don't like bedding over there. So I'm hoping maybe a big buck is gonna come through here right before dark on his way to check where I shot the doe the other week at like 15 yards. It's gonna take some luck. This is kind of just a random spot, but the deer do travel here, so hope for the best. Got one coming out through the woods, out up the pipeline to us. There's two more does. The first doe kept feeding in the woods, and I don't know where she went. Two more does popped out and are working their way straight up the pipeline. It sounds like there's another deer still inside the woods, kind of between me and the does. Hoping that's a buck. We'll see. We got like 10 minutes of light left, 15 maybe. Huge buck. Huge buck. Guys, I came back to the pipeline tonight. I sat here last night and saw an absolute, for where I'm hunting, just a beautiful buck. I mean, a heavy, tall, just a beast of a deer. This morning I snuck back in here. You probably won't see any of that because I didn't see anything. All I saw was a bobcat. I decided to come back here tonight. I was gonna go somewhere else, but it's hard for me to pass up, or not pass up, but know that there's a buck like that around here and not hunt it tonight. So it's like 4:15 right now. Deer like cruising through here along the edge of this deep bottom. Hopefully that sucker comes back because he's a magnum. Got a nice buck coming from the other side. his flank. Normally on that shot, their back legs go numb, so he can't walk. He went, he's like 80 yards, and he's just standing there. It's just terrible to watch. And right now, I'm not sure. You kind of want to go down and get it, but put it out of its misery. But I don't know if that's the right move, because if he gets up and moves, I could lose him for sure. I'm gonna be patient. He hasn't gone far. He's bedded down. He's tried to get up. He can't. I'm gonna leave him there. It's not what you hope for at all. But he is a nice buck. Don't have him yet. Here's the update, guys. He was bedded there, and it looked like he was done for. Pretty much, he was dogging. Not to get too graphic, but his head was his tongue was hanging out, and his ears were starting to go back. I honestly thought he was about dead, but he somehow managed to get up, and he walked maybe 12 steps. He laid down. Maybe a minute later, he got up and walked out of view, maybe 20 yards, maybe 200 yards, I don't know. I just saw him walk maybe 20 yards, and I can't tell if he laid back down there, tried to be patient. I mean, he was hurting bad. I could see blood on his side, which is kind of typical of that shot, but we'll be back in a few hours. All right, it's the next morning. It's been like 14 hours. Let's see what we find. I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous. It's gonna go either way. There's our first blood right there. We were just looking, there's not a lot of blood, but Justin found blood here. Ends up, he didn't go far. I looked up there and I just see it looks like the coyotes got him, but. Huh? Man alive.
Nice boy. There you go.
He is. Justin's gonna have to eat that coyote. It smells, but you can see on the other side I did. It came right out the flank of him. Anyways, he's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pointer. Tagged out on PA buck this year. That's pretty awesome. You know, being patient did pay off. Looks like we're gonna be running a trap line around here. But nice buck. We're gonna salvage what we can for meat. Call it a day.